I gotta be my own biggest fan, so I gotta open all the streams and all the platforms with all the accounts.
All right, I gotta think about how I want to open in this combat.
Diamante got beefy.
I have all my. Oh, hold on. That's my plasmoid paladin. Cypress. He is actually very beefy. We're level 4. He's got fucking 41 hit points.
Damn.
Cypress. He is. I rolled near max on like all of the hit dice.
Damn. The luck.
Yeah, I know. Never happens. It's always the average. It's like, fuck again.
I don't know, man. Which one? We did one. Was it a short adventure? We did one that I like. I think it was the first time we started doing the roll 3, pick the best, and everybody rolled like a motherfucker.
I still can't get over that Jafif like came about from a roll 3, pick best that were all worse than standard.
Dude, that was so good. Like everything about how Jafif came about was great.
It's like
that's what a good session zero is about.
That is so statistically unlikely.
Everything about how
that all 3 of those roll 4 drop the lowest 3 times. Yep. All of them were worse than standard array mathematically. Doesn't track.
I mean, is it though? It's roll 20.
That's never happened. That's never happened yet.
I swear, every session it picks one player and tells them to get fucked.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's true. Totally true.
Hold on, I have to show off my new sweater to the people who weren't.
Live fast, eat trash.
Nice. Are they driving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Live fast, eat trash.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
I think so. I'm good.
And welcome to another episode of Attack of Opportunity. It's Wednesday, so we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
This is, I think, the final session for final session for the Sunless Citadel. It's been a trip. We've done a lot. We've committed plenty of crimes. We've orphaned a lot of goblins.
That happens to goblins all the time.
That is fair.
Goblins orphaned themselves. Let's be real.
They get to live.
You rescue a dragon that probably didn't want to be rescued.
Recaptured.
Yeah.
You get paranoid about doors, which I love. You got blown to pieces because you opened the wrong book. All good things. But all good things have to come to an end. Because today we are going to the BBEG! Yeah!
You
Big
say
bad
that
evil guy is about to show up and well, it showed up last session, but it's gonna do his whole.
You say that like we're not gonna keep continuing on to the next adventure in this book after this.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right.
It's like, oh, it's over.
But with that,
it's over.
But with that, let's see what is the fate of these teenagers, young adults, whatever that you're trying to rescue here at the Sunless Citadel, and what the conclusion to this adventure would be. So, picking up straight from last adventure, Mal, his legs started hurting a lot. There was so much pain, and he dies. So he's dead.
Oh.
Screw you, please.
Okay. Oh, that was fun. Bye.
No, he's just gonna go play Warzone.
God damn it.
Right. Not like a new update came out today or anything.
So, Chris and I go to the gym in the mornings, and he introduced me to a new workout, and my legs are fucking noodle right now. So I told him this morning that he was gonna be the first one to die.
He warned me about this.
So let's see how I can live up to that.
For you.
To that threat. Alright, so you guys fought your way through the lower levels of the Citadel. You explore, survive, found doors and books, and a couple of cool items here and there. Eventually you came to this, I guess last section where there was just a shit ton of blights, and you were like, oh look, they're just little trees, and then boom, they all showed up. You guys killed them without any issues. Barely broke a sweat. But we left off with you guys just getting a small glimpse of some movement and people behind these walls here in this cavern. And to refresh your memory, let me reread the description of this room. A walled clearing is here among the briars. The walls are about 20 feet high, which is less than half the height of the cavern's ceiling. Several varieties of plants grow around the perimeter of the clearing, including a few suspicious-looking saplings, with an important spell before that which stands at the courtyard center. Beneath the fungal light grows an evil tree. Its blackened, twisted limbs reach upwards, like a skeletal hand clawing its way out of the earth. Before it stands a few twig blights, a heavily armored young human male with a shield and sword, a blonde young human woman in a robe fit for a noble, and a middle-aged, bearded human male wearing a hooded brown robe and armed with a staff and sickle. The younger humans have black eyes and gray skin with the texture of bark. And I showed you this image. Here it is again. And that's where we were left off. So, what are you guys going to do?
Area 56.
Come with us, young children. Your parents need you at home.
Children, these are adults. What?
Look,
Why the hell
look at
are
that
we
face
down
up.
here?
What's wrong with
look
it?
at that,
Boy.
look at that face.
What's
on
wrong
her.
with
That's
the
clearly
eyes?
a child.
What's they look like they haven't moisturized for quite some time.
Well, that's not our problem.
Or
I
slept.
just want.
Steve,
point-
as a rock,
so hold on.
as a rock genasi, how do you moisturize? I'm very curious now about this.
I have no need.
Okay.
I just also want to point out, and I'm pulling here from the movie Shazam, that you guys are saying all of this about 45 to 50 feet away from these people.
What?
Yeah.
And behind a wall.
When was the last? What is your skincare routine?
Your parents miss you.
What kind of weird mommy issues do you have where your mother still considers you a child?
From behind a wall. All you hear is a very heavy. Oh God.
You know what? We've been to Oakhurst. I get it.
Yeah, you guys are clearly adults.
I
You
don't
can make your
blame
own
you.
decisions.
However, I feel like there's something very wrong with him.
Well, we could just take the ring back and
With
tell the families.
the sort of like
Yeah.
weird mottled skin and the black eyes, is there like any way to tell? Can Jaffe sort of like think about it and be like, what's going on with these kids?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
How can I reach these keys?
How can I reach these kids?
Okay, so all right, but in
18.
game though, are you guys actually like saying all this stuff like or are you
For sure.
I don't know how much of this is how much of it
I hope
is
so.
talking shit.
99% of what I said is being said in game.
I rolled an 18 by
Okay.
the way.
And
Alright,
directed
so-
at them, the whole shebang.
Jeffrey?
Are we-
You
Are we free to move? Sorry.
Let him explain the Arcana check.
dungeon rules right now. This whole time has been dungeon rules. But yeah, you're not in turn order if that's your question.
They're all just staring at us like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they're just very bizarre. Like, what the fuck has happened? With that 18, you can deduce that they have the spell Bark Skin on them.
Oh. Okay, the bug skin, that's magic. The black guys,
Yeah,
I'm
the
not
black-
so sure.
Yeah, the black eyes. You can get a sense that there's an evil aura, and that's this whole area here. The man in the middle doesn't have the black eyes, only the noble knight and the robed woman.
Oh, no, but night. I roll a milk check. Are there any milks are there any milks under the tree?
Oh God, no!
For anybody who
Alright,
who doesn't get that reference.
I don't understand what's happening.
It's a TikTok creator. It's a TikTok creator who has like a wizard character. He and Noble Knight play D&D, and he's always making checks for MILFs.
Milf, yeah, milf checks.
It's like, I roll a MILF check.
That's kind of how it feels with Gary sometimes. They're strong
Brother.
at this farm.
Are there any strong independent women in this one?
And the answer is, yeah, you know what? Sure, fuck it.
Might as well.
Hell yeah.
Here, you get one.
One per village. That's all I ask.
No.
So
What?
Jafif sort of points at the guy in the middle who doesn't have like the black on his eyes, and I'm like, I feel like that guy's in charge. Not because he's standing in the middle, but because he has clear vision.
Is anybody in charge down here? I mean, look at this place.
Hey,
Probably
you-
the tree. It's the tallest.
You in the middle, the one in front of the tree. Are you in charge? Just real quick. He looks like he's in charge. He's got a headache.
Hey,
Aspiration
what's your name?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Didn't
You know-
they tell us what his name? Wait, hold on. Didn't they
Impressive
say?
name.
What
He
was
told
the
me his
name?
name is Ezekiel.
What was the name of the? So the goblin said a name. The druid dude, didn't they? Didn't we hear a name earlier?
Are you saying that out loud? Like you're talking
Well, I'm not
out
saying it in character voice. I'm saying this in my voice as a
Okay,
player.
alright.
Because he had a name in his journal, the one that exploded.
What's his
I don't
name?
remember.
One that exploded.
Well, actually, no. Sorry, that was a different book. What was the name from his journal?
It's like Gochujang or something, isn't it? Oh, my God.
Are you Gochujang?
The gochujang?
The Gochujang?
No,
good
why? Jesus. No, I am Balak.
Oh, that's what it was. It was Belak.
I was close.
Ah,
I was
it's
close.
Balak. Yeah.
You're thinking of the Gunther tree. You know, this thing. And he points at the big tree.
The what? The Gumby tree? What did you say?
Gunther?
Just-
What's,
I
hold
don't
on.
want to be yelling. I don't want to be yelling across. Can you guys just come a little closer?
Yeah.
We can talk.
That sounds like
No.
something that someone would say who wants to ambush us.
There
It's
you
a trap.
go.
We
Is
may
there-
be stupid, but we're not that stupid.
Does anyone
you-
have
you come
anything
here.
to heal me and Brenter while we before we get over there?
I've got
Do I look
nothing
like a
but
cleric?
I'm a mage. Let me check.
I got a prayer of healing, but I'm waiting for like shit to really hit the fan on that because that's gonna be the last spell slot for that one.
Is Mal half dead? Is it?
Okay.
Did Mal get fucked up last time?
I was the only one that got hit by those weird tree things.
Did you get crit by
Is
one
it-
of them?
Is anybody else hurt, or is it just me and Mal?
Oh, I'm good.
Yes, you
I
two
only
on the ball.
minus 2.
Your friend there doesn't look too good. You might want to
Okay. So
either. Yeah.
I'm just. Oh,
This has been a very awkward interaction this whole time.
I'll take
They're
2
just-
steps forward. All right. No, 10 feet closer. Now, we are simply here because those two, I assume, on either side of you, went missing from or left the village, and their family would like to see them back. That is why we are here.
Yeah. No. Sorry. So these
That's
are.
going to be a problem then, I think.
Well, you see, they've been protecting me this whole time. So.
But protecting you from what?
There's no one down here
You
but
know.
goblins.
Yeah.
It was
We
from
killed
the
everyone.
We
trees
killed
or the
half of those.
No, I mean, I'm not always here, okay? We go out and explore.
Oh.
Well, we can help protect you. We can all work.
Wait,
together.
why would we do
So-
that?
No, I don't want to stay down here.
So that was my offer. If you guys would like to work for me, you're more than welcome. I have good benefits.
Okay,
What
so
Is
what
dark
if you just,
skin one of your benefits?
what if
Yes.
you just give them a day off? You send them home. They go talk to their family, sort the whole thing out. They come back down. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Are
Uh,
they here Are they here because they want to be, or are they being held
I mean,
against
you
their
can
will?
ask. You can ask them yourself.
Do you want to be here?
Oh wait, hold on.
You
If they
see-
do that thing where they both answer at the same time, that's a tip off.
Oh,
So they
Why would
both
you do
answer
this
at the
now?
exact same time by nodding
Guys.
really slowly.
no. That's not
See, that's
normal. I don't
okay.
think.
Like I said, they enjoy working for me.
No, this
Okay,
is
okay, hold on.
Like it.
consensual, not a fan here, buddy. This is a no-go. No-go zone,
All right,
guys.
hold on. Okay, you, kid, and kid 2. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
Kid
At the
1
same
and
time,
kid
you said the same number.
they,
Okay. There we go.
they start to answer, and Balak just goes, "You don't."
You don't have to answer that.
But then they both at the same time just open their mouth. They don't move their mouth, but like this dry voice comes out, and they both said, 42.
See, that wasn't even.
That wasn't even between 1 and 10.
Yeah, there's something up.
Yeah.
And that's
That's also
just
a
the
reference
answer
to
to the
something.
universe. I mean,
This-
Jesus Christ.
Sir, we need to take these children back
Yes,
to
this
their
Jesus that we
mothers.
keep talking about.
I have no idea. Someone said it one time.
Sorry,
It
what
just-
was
it's
that
not
roll
funny.
on? We like nothing is.
We're gonna take these children back, whether you like it or not, Mr. Sir. So
Belak.
Belake.
Black, please. Also,
It's Balake.
listen, again, can't give them to you. They're now working for me. We're, protecting the tree.
Well, then they're about to be unemployed.
Yes.
Okay, quick
we
question.
will take
What
them
are you
from you.
protecting the tree from?
Is that from you guys?
We're not here to
Look
hurt
at
the
you.
tree.
You came down here and destroyed everything on your path.
We're here
Because we were
specifically for
coming for
them.
these kids.
We don't give a shit about
They're
you.
here. They came down here to work. I don't.
No, they came
you have
down
destroyed
here.
a lot more of my property than I have of your property.
I don't think
they
you
came
own
here-
any of this building.
So let me get this straight.
I've
They-
been here for over 40 years.
They went.
Oh,
they
God.
went through a chasm, through kobold and goblin infested territory, through twig blights, through the strongest skeletons I've ever fought in my entire life, to seek gainful employment
Again.
from you.
Again, all of them, they're all employed. They're all doing their jobs, keeping the place clean and safe. And here you are, blowing down doors, creating orphans.
Yeah, what's
Everything,
Wait, what are you
everything
watching?
your
happened.
policy?
How do you know any of this?
I've heard. Okay,
From who? We've killed everyone.
don't worry
we met.
about it.
We've killed
It is-
everything.
It is my building. There are things that you don't know.
We're
Also,
dropped
This guy,
fast,
this guy
I
knows
guess.
too much. We can't let them go.
This guy knows nothing.
He can testify against us.
he starts sweating a little bit. Oh shit.
Oh, you played your hand too early, Druid.
You were all good until you mentioned the war crimes. Now we
Yeah,
can't.
if you
let
would, we could have just let it slide. However, now
I mean,
You are a witness.
police actions that we had to take, not
the
war crimes.
corrective action we did under extreme emotional and mental duress.
Yeah, I still don't agree with any of that.
Again, okay. Well, that's again not my problem. Anyways,
Well,
if
Oh,
you
you're
would like
making
to,
it your problem.
if I mean, like I said, that it wasn't bother anybody. You guys came down here, destroyed all the things, and I'm offering you more employment, more chances to have even more riches. Anybody can give me a perception check or an insight.
I will roll. Insight.
Perception.
No,
Insight.
I got a 6.
I got a 21. Why am I on a dark mode now?
Mine automatically switched to dark mode on me too. It was disgusting.
Yeah, I hate it. Like,
Oh,
I like-
I actually prefer Dark Mode at this point.
well, it's only
I
the
like dark mode.
rolls that are on dark mode.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the contrast on them is terrible.
That's
Yeah, the
That's
dark mode's
off-putting.
not good.
I don't know. It's
No,
better.
I-
It's way better than it used to be.
I was also blinded today, so I.
Oh, the character sheet does not look good in dark mode.
No, it does not. I'm trying to figure out how to change
I
it.
don't.
I think I got used to that actually.
They fixed it. I don't. It's way more high contrast than it used to be.
Yeah, I know, but it's like the boxy, like
I think it's fine.
Anyways, before he finishes his sentence, so now you're the only one who see this happening. He has a small wand on his hand, and he just kind of like very stealthily brings it up and points it at you guys.
He's armed!
You, and only you, can give me the next roll with advantage.
Oh, okay.
I need strength savings throws from everyone.
ooh,
God, I got so many things open. Jesus.
18.
Strength save.
natural 20,
please.
baby.
I hate dark mode.
Oh, look out, here I come.
Oh,
Now you skip
I am a
leg days.
-1 to strength.
No.
Oh, hey, I got a 16. I have a -1 to strength.
All right.
Assume this
All you
is
guys see is
Entangle.
from the floor, all these vines just start popping from around you. Let's see the rolls.
I am not a cracked sidewalk.
Diamante, Zona, and Andrew.
Oh,
All you guys.
Brenther, no. Who's that? Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
it's me. I have scoliosis. Ow.
No one. I did succeed the check, but ow.
Okay, everybody is restrained except for Diamante, Zona, and Andrew.
Well, Zona's not even in the area.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
lucky you. And Jesus.
Oh god, that music's really loud. That's better.
There you go. That was so fucking loud. All right, I need everybody to give me turn orders. Here we go.
Initiative.
How do we remove dark mode?
that's all I'm trying to figure out how to do.
There
I'm
should
going
be
crazy.
like a little slider on the left side of the screen. It says disable dark mode. It's got a little moon and stuff.
Oh, that, okay.
Oh, there's the contrast. Yeah, okay, it glitched out and it was
same.
like
Oh, no,
charcoal
no.
gray on black. I couldn't see anything.
That's how it used to be, but it's not
Yeah.
like that
I can
anymore.
see the...
I just
I've
I've been
updated.
playing in dark
I
mode
got
this
it.
whole time. I don't know how you're doing it with all this white. You see the screen here?
Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
blind
No.
if I was playing with
There we
white.
go. No. Okay, so it was like half dark mode. It was only the roles that were on dark mode, and they were on super dark mode.
Oh, weird.
And
To be
was
fair,
like,
I also have a dark reader installed, so like I view every website on dark mode.
All right, everybody in?
Yep.
Yep.
Good move.
3, 4. I'm missing someone.
Oh,
Rolo's
that's
best
me, sorry.
initiative ever.
Mao.
Sorry.
He rolled initiative. But
Yeah,
did
but he
not-
didn't select his token.
Ha 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 ha.
All right. You get slightly better initiative. All right, so now you see all these entangle, all these vines just kind of like and spikes come out from the ground and grapple Mal, Rinther, and Rollo, right? Sorry, so many rolls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rinther, Mal, Rollo.
No, I didn't.
Ah!
I didn't get entangled.
Oh, sorry.
It's just me,
Mal,
I think.
Rollo.
Alan Rollo, yeah.
Yeah, Mal and Rollo. Yeah. So let me put a little entangled.
It's like a
So
little.
you are restrained. Let me
Ah!
refresh my. I think it just reduces your movement to 0.
Attacks against you have advantage. It's your attacks
Yeah.
have disadvantage.
At the,
I think
at
that's-
the end of your
and
next
you
turn,
have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. On your turn, you can try to repeat the save to free yourself.
Okay.
A creature restrained by the plank and use this action to make. Yeah. You can
I
use
mean,
the
you.
action to
Yeah.
make
Mhm.
Choo. Zona. Shit's happening. Balak is tired of your bad mouthing him. So he's
How far away is he? He's so far away.
Well, if he didn't like us bad mouthing him, he should have been less of an easy target.
Should came a little closer.
wow.
Oh gosh.
Still attacked.
You shouldn't have been such a dingus.
I heard that. Says Balak.
Cutting words, Jiffy.
Oh, and I can't go
Real
through this area, can I?
I'm not a bard.
It's difficult terrain, so your movement is half.
Oh,
I
okay.
have average charisma.
I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and take cover because that's all I can really do right now. Is there like half cover area over here, like right here?
Yeah, this little bit here gives you half cover.
Okay.
I can't even see you because it's all like this column or...
Yeah, that light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wall that she's behind a wall.
It's like
Basically.
a little circle.
Ruins.
Dynamic
Yeah.
lighting.
All right, Rollo.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna make
There's,
the
like-
strength
There's
save.
vines in like the mechanism that makes your ball roll.
Did you roll initiative for the druid? That's I.
Yeah, he got 6. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
never mind. That's the other 2.
Yeah, those are the other two.
I totally did.
Oh, he doesn't
think I
have to be
pressed it
part of
wrong.
this. We could take out the children first. And...
I shouldn't take the
Wow!
Last
Yeah.
anyway.
We should
Wait,
probably
no, don't kill them.
non-lethally attack the
Don't-
children.
Do not kill the children.
Well, we just need, you know,
We would like
that
to
we
bring them
found
back.
them, right?
We want to bring them back alive.
Yep.
Okay,
They're not alive,
okay.
you don't get paid.
Listen, it's one thing. It's one thing to kill innocent goblins. It's another thing to kill innocent humans.
Very true.
Balak. Yeah, Balak
humans,
is
goblins, all
questioning
the
who
same
the
to
real
me.
bad guy, who the real bad guy is now. Yeah, you break away. Your wheel spins really fast and breaks all the vines out.
Nice.
Your movement's 0, but you can still do things.
Okay.
Is
I
that how
cannot.
that works? I thought he got it back when he's no longer restrained.
Yeah, I think that's like
Can't
would be my
benefit from any
action, right?
bonus. Saving throw.
That's only true while you're restrained, though.
Yeah. No, it's fine. You can move.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see
It
anything.
makes sense because if you break away, you can move. Yeah, it makes sense.
He already used his action to get out of it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move in past all the brush and move a little closer towards the druid so I can get a better shot at him. And I'm gonna end my turn here.
Okay.
All right.
Why is it so loud?
Yeah, I can't even hear myself think. Thank you.
Yeah. It's like resetting the volume every time.
Well, each individual song has its own volume.
No, I know that, but they're all low.
Ah.
It's weird.
Let me see.
I literally can't even hear it.
Oh, it's low. Yeah, it's still playing, but the Dark Tomb cave sounds is louder than the.
Okay. Man, now it's getting louder again.
I can't hear it at all.
DJ sucks. Mal, strength 6. You're like struggling. You're trying to claw your way out of the vines, and they're not doing anything for you. However, oh wait, that was
Alright.
your action. Sorry. So,
Sorry guys, before we attacked, I did leg day. I was like exercising. I just can't really move. Too sore.
okay. That's that. And now, Rollo, in front of you, what looked like 2 regular twigs start moving.
Oh no.
No!
The blights.
And they go for you and try to claw at you. Ooh! You take 5 piercing damage.
Oh man.
As they get into your gear system and everything, just bolts and nuts just flying everywhere.
Just screams like, oh, they're here too. They're everywhere.
Damn it!
However, from the tree, you see it move. And a big, massive creature jumps right in front of you, Rollo. I say massive, but it's not. It's a frog. It's a big frog. It's a bigger frog. It's a massive frog, but it's like a
It's
regular.
really big for a
like,
frog.
you know, yeah, it's massive for a frog.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to bite you.
Oh god.
Wait.
It's gonna just hit the side,
And-
hopefully.
Yeah, so it goes to bite you, and you know they don't have teeth, so it's just like a and like all this wetness all around you, and it's making it gross.
Oh, it's gonna
You
rot.
already went. Diamante. Things are developing.
So this is difficult terrain, right?
Correct.
Jafif is going to activate Blade Song. Scraping the rapier against sort of nearby rock and sort of getting that ding tuning fork thing going. So my movement speed is now 40. So 10, 20. Is there any way I can do this? God, there's so many things over here.
There's so many fucking windows open.
I am going to Okay, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Jafif is going to point at this guy and says, be a good boy and stay put for a while. And I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Ooh.
Nice.
Take a wisdom saving throw.
DC 13, I believe.
Ooh, he failed.
So he is, yes. He's paralyzed for the duration, so I'm concentrating on it.
Okay.
He can make a save at the end of each of his turns. However, for the time being, he can't do anything. And then I am going to... I still have 20 feet of movement. I'm going to come hang out over here next to Rollo. And that is my turn.
All right. Let me see. Let me roll this first before I open my mouth. Okay. Just reading things happening on the back end. All right. You see the lady over here bring out her staff. And where the fuck is my ruler? And points at you guys. Okay. So he points at you two, Diamante and Rollo. Make sure that this is correct here. Okay, cool. And she's gonna cast this little mist that appears on top of you, and has a sweet smell. And then you start getting very tired and heavy, and your eyes start shutting down. You're now asleep.
Oh, she must have rolled really well.
Yeah. Doesn't affect Rollo, but it affects you.
So she rolled
Now
at least
you
a
are-
17.
Yeah, you are unconscious.
Well, I'm asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can be woken up.
And that breaks your concentration.
I don't believe it does. I haven't taken damage.
Really?
I don't think
being
being asleep breaks my concentration.
Diamante believes in the putting a book beneath your pillow technique.
I'll look it up. Hold on. If I'm unconscious, I am incapacitated, so I guess I am. That does count. Well, that's
Yep, and the whole
I can't believe sleep was effectively used against a player. That's wild to me. Sleep sucks against players.
All you see is Sid Bradford just like from Paralyzed just does that like
Oh, that sucks.
Henry Cavill like arm loading shotgun sound and shakes off like this very like light sheen that was around him from the hole just breaks.
I think Blade Song is still going though, because that doesn't require concentration.
And then she's going to move over here. Wait, right here.
No, the Blade Song ends too.
And Brenther.
Oh my god, that fucking sucks.
Your turn. You see Diamante just.
Oh my god.
He doesn't fall. He's just a statue and just.
That's fucking brutal. The first time I do anything that isn't hit something with the sword, I'm immediately punished.
Well, that's what you get for
Casting
trying.
Spells, I guess.
Yeah.
Boo.
So I'm gonna run over here and be like, Rollo, I'm gonna and like look at Jafif sleeping. Like, anyways.
Yeah, don't know what happened there.
I'm gonna cast.
I don't get a turn, by the way, while I'm asleep. Somebody has to wake me up.
Great. Flaming Sphere.
So I think I'm putting asleep for a minute.
Cheer.
Yes, 1 minute.
So yeah, and also attacks against me have advantage while I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
so
what are you doing? Sorry.
Anyways, I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere and I'm gonna put it right here. That way, I believe, if I remember correctly, the twig blights and the frog have to make a deck save or take that fire damage.
Deck save.
Is it when they? I think it's when they end their turn within 5 feet of it, or hit by it.
Hold on.
Flaming sphere.
Any
Double
creature that
damage
ends its
sphere.
turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex save.
Okay.
If you ram the sphere into a creature, the creature must also make the saving throw.
So it's 5 foot diameter.
Yeah.
So that's 1 square.
Yep.
Yes.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Within 5 feet of that square. Let me get you a. Shit, I haven't done this in a while.
Boop.
Is it gonna drop it? Come on. Oh, those are premium. God damn it. There you go. Boom.
Ooh.
Right, you guys see a bowl of fire conjures in the middle of this radiating this heat that distorts the air around it.
With a
So at the end of their turns, correct?
Yes, with a whopping 3 fire damage.
Alright. That's the end of your turn. And Sid Bradford locks eyes with Renther.
Oh, great.
He comes up here and he's going to. Oh, if I can pull the right.
I swear to fucking God, kid, if you break my concentration on the spell.
Hey, Craig.
I swear to fucking God, kid, if you break my concentration.
So he comes at you, right? Just, all you see is almost a tower of a man just slide creepily towards you and just brings down his longsword that weirdly
This one would have some goddamn
has it's a longsword that has like spikes around it.
Mm-hmm.
Not crazy, but and it
Like
comes out.
barbs.
Yeah. What are you wearing?
I am currently wearing.
It's a bit aggressive.
ASL right now.
Scale mail. That looks a lot like the armor that I'm wearing in my character art.
When it hits you. Oh.
Oh no.
Fuck it. It hits you, your armor breaks.
What? So now I'm armorless?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
You're in your underwear, standing in front of the class right now.
That is not good.
Black is going next.
Balake?
Wait, do I not take damage?
Oh yeah, you take 12
No, it's
11
good.
slashing damage.
Ah, damn it.
Should have just took the.
And your armor, and your armor, and your armor, and your
He's
armor.
taking a
breaks.
little too much pleasure in all of this, I think.
No. What are you talking about?
I still keep my concentration, though.
At least have the decency to like pretend to be sorry.
Am I gonna do this?
Haven't you done enough?
Seems like you should have stopped by now.
Everybody start bullying the DM.
Boo
You
him.
see, you see a familiar spell being cast right in the middle of you guys.
Your hair looks weird today.
Actually,
Oh man.
Oh.
right.
You can't cast it on a person, I will say.
What?
No, I can't. Hey, is that my most optimal move?
He's just copying me. He's just a phony.
He's a
No.
Hey!
Nah, I lied. He doesn't cast that.
No,
You're gonna
never
make him
mind.
do something worse.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Can I cast Fireball? Is that too mean?
If you want to kill all of us, sure.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
I'm kidding.
And all of your own minions.
TP.
Oh wait,
Hey!
actually, hold on a minute.
What?
Oh yeah, no. So what you see is like the thing I remember because that could be pretty bad. He has like a small pouch with some dust on it, and he like just kind of sprinkles it on top of him, and his skin turns into bark. You see like the skin just flake away, and then it's just bark under it.
Gross.
Oh, is it that weird? Is it that weird
Molting.
Russian drug?
Yeah,
Alligator
crocodile.
or whatever. Yeah.
God, bro.
All right, Zona.
Well, okie dokie then. It looks like I'm gonna go ahead and rush on in. I'm gonna punch this guy a whole bunch. The first one,
Fair.
quarterstaff. Oh.
All right.
I want to give her my inspiration so she can get that natural 20.
Nice. I'm also using my flurry of blows. Thank you.
Hold on, before you do your thing.
I also
make
want this
sure
guy to
something-
die.
Okay, nothing happens. You hit 1, 2, 3 times.
Oh, beautiful.
Fuck 'em up, Zona.
also,
Although, to be fair,
my open hand technique says that if you you'll be knocked prone if you fail a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Just go ahead and put that in there. But
Oh, you should have.
What am I?
You should have done that on the before you rolled the second too, because then you get advantage if he's prone.
oh no!
You already
Well-
hit, but like for future reference.
Double.
Well, you have to use flurry
So
of blows.
5,
That's the
14,
problem.
18. Ooh, okay, that hurt.
Oh yeah, I guess that is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, I didn't read that part. It has to be balanced, I guess.
So
Yeah.
So
Alright,
Zona
so-
just lightning bolts in across the terrain and just starts wailing on this guy.
How much damage was that? Was that 20,
Smack him-
23
smack him.
damage?
Yeah. Smack him with the quarterstaff and then across the face, and then Monk punches really fast, and then he has to do a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
What am I trying to roll? I mean, I'm sure he failed, but
I think it's like, isn't it like wisdom and proficiency for monks?
It doesn't say anything.
It should say somewhere in there.
More than likely, it's probably 8 plus whatever your wisdom modifier is.
It's 8 plus wisdom modifier plus proficiency bonus, probably. That's usually how that stuff works for monk.
I was just wondering if it was dexterity, since dexterity is like base for everything. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 8 plus proficiency plus your wisdom modifier.
Yep. Your key
So-
abilities.
Okay, so 13.
okay, it failed. So he goes prone. Takes him by surprise.
pushed down an old man!
Oh, so much violence.
It wouldn't be the first time we beat the shit out of old people.
Yeah.
We're used to it by now.
All right, Rolo.
Alright, Rolo sees what's going on. He just goes, alright, I'm gonna try something a little bit new I've been working on. And you see Rolo's ball like form into a giant shape of a gong. And he takes his warhammer and smacks the gong as hard as he can, and he casts Thunder Wave.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
So in the direction I want to cast it is these 3 squares. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna hit Zona.
No, so here, this way. It emits from me, so here,
Oh.
like this, so this
So you'll
area.
hit this dude and the twig.
So yeah, the young gentleman and then the twig blight.
Be careful, we don't want to kill this guy.
with
Non-
his sword
non-lethal.
and disrobing.
It's only 6 damage, he should be okay.
It's
Thunder
it's a
Thunder Wave
spell.
cannot be non-lethal.
Yeah.
All right, so somehow the it doesn't matter, but the twig made the save
What?
for some reason.
I figured it would
It's
explode.
probably, the reason it doesn't matter is because it dies anyway.
Yeah, it still dies anyways. So you see him kind of like stick his like its fingers in the ground like Groot does, right? And just
And then you just see all of its sticks get just blown away.
no, he's just there like frozen, and then just falls forward.
Oh.
I'm just screaming, what the hell was that?
Oh man.
This guy gets pushed back, right?
Yeah, 10 feet back.
10 feet. Yeah.
I have a question.
So, Sir Bradford, the taller one, he's kind of like this. He's like very like stiff, so all you see him is kind of like. Question?
Is that loud enough to wake me up? It is a very loud spell.
Yeah.
Ah.
What is it? You have to take damage, right?
I'm wondering if a loud noise is enough to wake me up, considering I'm.
There
right
actually
next to
is
it.
no sleep condition. That's the
Yeah. Yeah, and the wording for sleep is like for like what sleep does is that you have to be woken up by like an action or taking damage.
The sleeper
I
takes
think.
damage.
But I'm asking flavorfully, wouldn't a loud noise wake you up?
But this is a magical sleep. It's not like,
This was a magical noise.
The tremendous boom.
fair.
It was a really loud magical
Okay,
noise.
okay.
It
Let's
does-
leave it. Let's leave it to the dice.
does-
Anything above a 50, you wake up. So roll a d100.
It does say it does say specifically that you have to take an action to damage them, shake them, or slap them.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fun.
I got a 91.
All right,
Nice.
you wake up. You're awoken.
I just don't want to not have a turn. Because I don't think anybody was going to try and hit me.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Rolo?
Yeah.
I could use that sleep spell. Shit.
Listen, ask and you shall receive. You gotta hustle.
All right. Okay. Things are happening. Another little twig comes up.
Oh god damn it!
It's gonna hit or try to hit Zona.
Do it. Fucking try me.
It misses. It goes for it, and its little fingers just barely scratches you. This one's gonna go for Rolo.
No. My inner workings.
It doesn't hit, right? Your AC is 19.
Yeah.
Just making sure I'm looking at the right number. It doesn't hit. Same thing. They're just at this point they're just kind of cute. And then it takes damage from the ball, right?
Yes.
What does he have to do?
DC save, and if he fails, I gotta roll 2d6 for
It's
fire
a dex.
damage.
It's a dex save.
What's this dexterity? And what is it?
DC 14,
14? Nope, it fails miserably.
and that's how much damage it takes.
Yeah, so he goes to attack Rolo. It's like, and before the last like claw attack ends, he just bursts into flames. Like, spontaneous combustion.
Sweet.
Now the frog is gonna go for he learned his lesson, so he's just gonna move here. Boop. And he's gonna go for Rinther.
God damn it! God damn it!
Oh.
He hits.
God
I need
damn
to give
it!
me a. I need you to give me a. Extra. Okay. Oh, you're grappled. So the way he attacks is with his tongue, and he wraps it around you. Now you are grappled.
Does that end my concentration?
No?
You take 2 piercing damage. So no.
No.
Grappled.
Grapple. Oh.
Mal.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no, the Constitution is for later, not right now. You're
No,
grappled regardless.
That's a
That's for my
practice.
concentration.
Getting that bad
Oh.
roll out of the way.
Give me a what's it?
Rank
Strength
saving.
throw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, I think you just made it. Hold on, let me confirm.
Say if not, you can shoot from there, right?
I can shoot.
dis-
Yeah, I don't know how.
At disadvantage,
how far.
granted, but
Yep. So you made it. Oh, no, it's fine. You made it out. You're no grappled anymore.
yay.
How far can I shoot with my arrows here?
Well, you can't because you use your action.
I'll use my action, so I can only move right now.
Yeah, and all the things inside that square, all the squares inside that green square are difficult terrain.
So
Oh,
it
like
costs,
the one
it
directly
costs
in front of
double.
me.
Wait,
Oh, damn.
wait. Is Entangle a concentration spell?
No, it lasts for.
It just lasts for a minute or 10 minutes. I think it might be a
Oh,
10
it
minute.
is. It is concentration. It should have broken. Wait, how much damage? No, it did break.
I was gonna say he took 3 instances of damage, so he has to make 3
Yeah.
saves for it.
Yeah. Let me make saving throws.
Speaking of which, my concentration on my flaming
Oh.
spear broke too.
It whatchamacallit.
Oh, so you didn't have to do that at all, Chris.
Yeah, so you're good. Thank you for reminding me. So what happened was when Sona attacked him, the second hit broke his concentration, and the tackle just kind of went away. In that
Oh,
area
so
become-
so,
now you
so
have,
it broke me free. Okay.
Yep. So now you have your full attack or your full action and your full movement.
Punched him
Yeah.
so hard it got rid of his weeds.
Yeah!
Oh, my grow operation.
That's what I was hoping for.
Ah.
All right. So
You guys
Roll
bust?
back
Are you
up.
the cops? You busted my grow operation.
So Mal will move. Let me see. Said this is double. All right. So yeah, I will move forward to assassinate this frog. Holding on to. Who's it holding on to? Brent there or
Yeah,
So
Brandon.
if you move here, you get advantage.
right next to him?
Well,
So I'm
because you're flanking with Rolo, yeah.
Hurrah! Yeah, that was, you know, what I was gonna do from the beginning. Sure. And I'm gonna use my dagger here.
Did you have a sword now?
Oh, sorry, you missed.
Poop.
Oh god, that's unfortunate.
2 8s. Yeah.
I forgot. Did we get?
Yeah, you
Did
go-
we get you a sword?
I have a rapier.
I mean, next time you can try to use the rapier. Diamante, you're awoken.
Shit.
Let me clear
Merde.
the ground.
Merde.
Merde.
Come on, do it.
Mon Dieu. You think you are so smart? Fuck you. You're not the only one who can cast magic spells. Jafif is just going to 2, 4, 5. On guard, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Nice.
Cool. So, DC 13 Constitution saving throw for it's the square with 3 enemies in it, leaving zone out.
Okay.
I need to draw. It's that square right there.
Oh. Okay. Alright. And then that one. Oh, okay, they all pass.
Okay, so they all take 3 damage.
Alright, well the twig blade died anyways.
Yay! And they don't go anywhere, but that's fine. Bonus action, I'm going to use one of my instances of Blade Ward, granted from my merge with Stone feature. So I have resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Okay, you gotta remind me of that.
I will. When if you hit me, I will remind you.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I will forget. Alright. Choo-choo-choo.
Believe me. Have a good representation for this. Say that, sure.
Okay. Oh, come on. That. That. And that. Okay. Alright. So with her staff, she waves her hand and her staff in front of her, and 3 little beams of light appear.
Is she
And-
magic missiling?
She's magic missile.
Who is she targeting?
She's targeting Brinter.
Oh damn!
God damn it!
God, Jose's got it out for you.
Yep.
No. I'm looking at who's hurt, okay? I'm playing tactically.
I mean, he's playing smart. I get it. I'm grappled, so.
I mean, it would hit you anyway, even if you weren't grappled or had armor.
Oh wait, there's no wait, yeah, you're right. It always hits. Fuck it. This is for you, Jafif.
Shield.
It hits you, all three of them. Huh?
Shield.
So you don't you get still hit?
No, shield specifically says
It blocks magic missile.
it blocks magic missile, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Well, Brenther, they go for you then. 14 hit.
No, you targeted me.
Yeah, I heard it.
You targeted me.
I targeted Brenther originally. I just thought that it was
you changed
range.
your mind. You can't change it again.
Hey man, I changed
Just
my
because
mind
I
with
got
your
your ass.
No, I got you with sleep, so I don't want to hear it. I gave you a
Fine,
pass
I
on
didn't
that
use
one.
the shield.
I got you first.
Alright, Brenther, you take 14 hits.
Ah,
I mean 14.
God.
And I think that puts you at 0.
Listen, I got you.
Well, Ritzer's dead.
Should have taken it on the chin.
I could say the same thing about sleep.
I mean, you didn't
Hi,
have to.
Bradford.
You didn't have to give me a chance.
What I
Wait,
did.
hold on. Don't I have to make a
Saving throw, please.
yeah.
This
Okay.
child just
Ooh.
moved a little closer to me. Don't like that.
Oh,
Yes, it is. It's so you, Mal, and what you were trying to do.
Ah,
Sorry, I had too many things open. It's gonna come in with your long sword. And it hits. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it does hit. It comes down and you take 6 slashing damage as it cuts you.
it hits.
As it cuts you
Brenther.
across the chest.
His unconscious body.
There's a lot of
I'll be
people
right back.
forget that shield does have that last little clause that it counters magic missile.
That's funny. Alright, this guy's gonna stand up
The only thing that can block damage from magic missile.
and kind of like touches his back and it's like, and he looks at Sona. Because it hurt.
Cry
Since
me.
Since everybody's doing it.
Is he also gonna cast Thunderwave?
Oh, well, alright. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Sona.
One day, once it catches up. Sorry, everything's running so slow. 15.
Okay, you pass. So you take 6 force damage.
And you know what you take?
Hellish
Hellish
Rebuke.
Rebuke! If it'll ever go through. One day, it'll go through. 8-5 damage.
Oh, that one hurt. All right, so
Good.
all you see is like the thunder wave just kind of like in front of him, right? Like he just, like connects his hand and you hear like a boom. Sona barely moves, and instantly before the thunder wave is done, he just combusts on fire. He's
You just watch me snap. Just
yeah. Are you doing the
Colonel Mustang?
Full Metal Alchemist? Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, ah!
You said 10 thunder damage? Sorry.
6.
6.
You take,
Okay.
so, well, it was 12. You take 6.
Damn, he rolled
Yay.
good on his Thunderwave.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now you're one-on-one with this
it's
guy.
actually my turn.
Yeah.
Gonna regret it.
Make him regret it.
Oh.
Who's this
I,
dick?
yeah, I think. Just the
good old
entire
Texas.
battlefield stops and goes dead silence for a second, just kind of like, Mal,
Mal, what the
what the fuck?
Wow, this is a
I'm just
civilized
like this.
comeback.
I wouldn't wish that on
Yeah, and then I
You wish
bash
that on
him in
my
the
worst
face with my
enemy.
quarterstaff. Civilized.
First of all,
uppercut.
Baboon sign. Yes, we're playing at one of. And welcome, Runner Dash.
Oh shit! Hey Adam, hey Marcus!
You hit all 3 times.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
So give me damage.
Wow. Okie dokie then.
Says yeah. Alright, you
And
can-
I'm also
yeah.
going to use my open hand technique to push him back 15 feet.
It's okay. You do that, and then he bounces against the trunk
Oh
of the
fuck,
tree.
he's dead.
Falls,
You
you
just
know,
yo-yoed
lifeless
the
in
shit
front
out
of
of this
it.
guy.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
I was gonna say, I think you did like all of the damage to him,
Yeah.
except for the 3 from Thunderbolt.
I think so. Yeah, I just turned around and look at the rest of the group like, all right, we done now? Can we get the fuck out of here?
I mean-
This place sucks.
I think Brentha's on the ground.
Yeah, I think needs a little help.
Slap him around.
All right. All right, Rollo.
How do the young adults look? Do they seem to be like
How
dispelled
do
in
these
any way?
young whippersnappers look?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's dead. This is spell.
They're still going at it.
Alright, knock them out.
All right,
We'll
let's do
drag them
it.
Yeah.
back to town.
Oh, it's gonna be a hell of a drag.
Yeah, it will be a drag. This whole adventure's been a drag.
Roll's gonna charge in and back up Zona and Jafif, just with his warhammer overhead, be like, "No," and then try to whack her. Whack!
You miss.
Oh,
Oh, 15
Oh.
misses, damn.
damn.
So it comes down, and she just kind of like waves out of the way. All right.
I don't know sleep. I can't put her to sleep.
Okay. And then the froggy is gonna
If
let
only-
go of Brinther because he's gross. Yuck yuck.
If only we had a cleric to cast Lesser Restoration that wasn't dying on the ground.
Oh, well.
Joke's on you. I don't have lesser restoration.
That's a 2nd level spell, isn't it?
Yeah, but damage.
Right, you're a light domain cleric, right?
Offensive cleric.
Donna, this frog tries to hit you with his tongue, and nothing happens.
All of my
It's kinda
clerics
like-
are offensive clerics.
Mal,
What's utility? Don't even know.
this knight is just pounding at you. What do you gotta do?
Yeah. I don't know what I could do that's non-lethal. I have a crowbar.
Any
can stab it-
melee damage can be
Yeah,
non-lethal.
and yeah. So
Oh,
you
okay,
can.
okay.
I stab him in the heart non-lethally.
That's what I'll do. I go, hey.
Thread that needle.
You just don't
I
twist the
will-
blade.
There you go.
don't twist the
Yeah,
Yeah,
blade.
Rapier.
just do a John Wick and leave it in there. You know.
Yeah, I just grab his sword and bring it closer and just try to get at him.
You do that,
My
but you hit
rapier.
his armor, and it just bounces
Alright.
off. So,
What?
yeah, you don't hit him.
Some tough children.
Jesus. Yeah.
Some strong children.
Yeah, Diamant.
This guy enlisted some strong children in his army.
I guess he knew what he was doing.
Is there anything I can do? I assume they're under some sort of like magical effect of some kind, but
Mhm.
I don't want to waste a turn doing an Arcana check that I already rolled like an 18 on. Jafif is just gonna get over here, and I'm going to.
Oh, actually, Robert, because I didn't read this little part here. When you did the Arcana check, you can tell that the tree seems to be controlling the kids.
Oh fuck! Oh, the
Ooh.
tree! Fuck the tree!
Yeah.
I don't have fire magic.
I can only do that if the tree hits me first.
If only we had someone.
Did the tree take damage from my thunder wave then? Because the tree was in that area.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it did. Let me see what the. You know, I love it when they're like, you can take this thing down, but it doesn't give you like the hit points. It's my favorite thing.
It might just not be in the place that you expect it to be.
Yeah, probably. Hold on, give me a minute.
Gotta love the Golthias tree, you know?
They're here protecting the tree.
I mean,
Oh, okay, it did tell me. So what was the original damage?
the original damage was 6. I don't know if it can make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
So,
all right. Yeah, so it did take some damage. You saw like some of its bark like start splintering, and like this reddish dark glow from within it just starts to starts seeping out very slowly.
What is my highest damage thing I can do? I think Thunder Wave is still the most damage I can do. Unless the tree is big enough to take the damage from my attack with Green Flame Blade and also the fire damage. Because the way that works is that it has to be a different target, so... I'm just going to Thunder Wave it again. I'm just going to Thunder Wave only the tree.
Okay.
I'm going to do it at 2nd level.
Alright.
Okay, 16 points of damage if it takes all of it.
I hate doing math.
8 if it makes the save.
Alright, yep. So when you do this, it doesn't destroy it, but you see the middle part of it just kind of like bent out, just...
Hey tree, fuck you!
This weird mist starts pouring from it. Dark and gray starts filling the room.
Ugh.
I want to get away from the mist, hold on. I do not like this.
That doesn't look good.
That does not look good. But the tree is controlling the children. Kill the tree. And also somebody get up there.
Flies are like starting.
Who has the health potion?
Didn't we use it last time?
Brenther,
I think we
give
found
me a
another
death
one.
saving throw.
Alrighty.
Roll a natural 20. Just roll a natural
Come
20.
on, natural 20. Ooh.
That's not a natural 20.
Oh.
That is not.
Very close.
That hurt.
That's 1-1. Alright. What is this girl gonna do? I did that. Oh, got out of that. Wait, can I? Oh, yep, can't do that. She is going to...
That's fine.
Okay, it's gonna go for Rollo. Ooh, it hits.
Ooh.
And you take... Okay, so she brings her staff in and kind of like goes to smack you but stops right before your face, and this like beam of coal just shoots from it. Just on your face, and your beard gets frozen, and your boogers like make like little like icicles. You take six cold damage.
Ew.
Alright. The mist steps out from the tree. And now it looks almost like a little dark cloud that forms.
Ew.
Don't like that.
Ooh.
Oh no.
And it moves very slowly towards this direction.
Get away. Don't touch me.
I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Do not touch me. I don't think I have anything I can do. Just roll good, Jafif. Don't roll bad. That's natural 20.
Ooh. Alright.
Yeah.
So you see...
Pretty good.
Can't get better. Can't get better.
Okay, just making sure. You see it like float very slowly off the ground towards you with these like almost misty like red tentacles under it as it approaches you and it engulfs you and then just retires just a bit. You feel this cold and emptiness, but you feel just fine.
That's how Jafif normally feels.
For now. Alright, Mal.
I was gonna say, if a
Get ready
natural
to get
20
punched in
didn't
the
prevent
face.
whatever that was, I don't want to know what it is.
Alright, he brings down his long sword. Ooh, and he comes down on you, hitting you on the shoulder and the back. You take 7 slashing damage.
Nice.
You have Oh, you don't get uncanny dodge until level 5. No. That's so rude.
Oh, this guy's dead. Should probably remove him from here. Zona! There's a frog behind you, a weird cloud, and Knight kicking the shit out of Mal.
Okay,
This
Mal's still up.
is,
Good.
Oh, this is terrible. I am most freaked out by this giant frog, though, so he's gonna get a good smacking. Smack.
That's pretty good.
Hit.
That's
Nice.
also pretty
Alright.
good.
That's solid
Yep.
damage.
Crush the
That
frog.
is solid damage. That's another
You
solid
hit?
hit.
Damn.
Roll.
You know how, like... You know how... Yep, that hits.
God, he's still up.
You know how... Heather said that Roll20 picks one person every game to, like, fuck over? Well, this time is Chris.
I
He's been rolling like shit.
Oh, how convenient. That's
Fine,
Chris after your gym experience.
Mm.
What did God do to me?
I know about the secret fuck this player's rolls button.
Yeah, you just, check off. It's still alive. You hit him really hard. It does that thing like it's, their bodies are squishy where like you see all his insides just kind of like get splatter and then regain the shape again. And then you smack him in the face and one of his eyes goes pops out, but he's still standing.
Ow.
Do you have any other
So-
key points?
No, I don't. I'm out.
Wait, do you
I'm out
still
of keys. I'm out of spells.
can't you still use your bonus action to take an extra attack?
Yeah, that's what that
Oh,
punchy
yeah.
was.
Oh, right, because you only get. I assume we're a higher level than we are.
Yeah.
Rollo.
If only.
If only.
I really
Spooky
want
Cloud just went over Diamante and it was spooky.
Tried to do something spooky.
Tired of these shadows. They're everywhere. Roll's gonna be like, alright, I've been saving this for a while. I think it's definitely time. He pulls out his potion of fire breath and drinks it. And then he's gonna exhale his first exhale onto the tree.
Okay.
Just
It's like
spit a
a ball.
flamethrower at it. I think it was 46. 46 play.
Ooh.
It's DC 13
Alright.
dexterity.
So you hit the tree and it just catches on fire. However, the flames turn black at the same time as the tree itself cracks in the middle. A thunderous split just as it falls apart very slowly and almost magically from side to side. In the middle of the trunk of the tree that was left over, you see a body slunch with a stake in its heart.
Oh man.
Gross.
That guy's been there for a while.
Is this BB like Ception going on here? Just like one bad guy after another layers.
God damn it. Okay. Mal.
Why do you
Oh.
say that? Why do you say that about me?
It's your turn. Things are happening and developing.
Yes. So I have a question.
Andrew, you okay?
Yeah, I'm not metagaming, but yeah, that token scares me.
Well, the question is, are they moving?
We'll find out.
Why?
Soon enough.
'Cause they have a stake. They do have a stake through their heart. So.
Andrew, he froze. He froze in the funniest way.
He looks
so happy.
That's a we're in danger moment. Hold on.
He's
Take-
ready
take
for
a-
his next turn. You screenshot that.
Take a screenshot of that, please.
That is the happiest I think I've ever seen Andrew look.
Oh right, I'm glad I took a screenshot because as soon as I zoomed in, it stops loading.
What?
Hold on, I gotta in yellow.
Ah,
Oh, he's just a loading box for me now. It's gone.
I got it.
The pure joy.
Yeah, he looks so happy.
Oh.
There were even some little hands. It was great.
Yeah. All right, Mal. You're
So-
ready, man.
before I make my move, I have a question for
Yeah.
my fellow nerds here.
So,
if I use this whistle that I
There we go.
grabbed in the other in one of those rooms, it's called the whistle of the Nightcaller, and reanimate this druid to help us. Will he just be a dumb zombie, or can he cast spells?
He probably will not
He's-
be able to cast spells.
God damn it. Okay.
Because if it says it reanimates him as a zombie, then he's a zombie.
It does
Yeah.
poop. Oh, let me
No-
read this.
no
It's called
spells.
the Nightcaller.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
specify what?
Animates the corpse as a zombie under your user's control. Well, that's not very helpful then. Alright, then I'm just gonna keep fighting with this big child and just non-lethally use my
So,
rapier
you're so-
again and say,
So just so you know, you can use your action to disengage and move away from this dude.
I say,
That's
as
an
a
option.
rogue, you can use your bonus action.
ignore this roll then. Because apparently you can't.
That's good because it's a bad one.
I was trying to cancel it, but there's no way to cancel the roll, is there?
No, it just rolls.
Yes, I'm gonna
Right, so you're gonna-
disengage and seek shelter behind my
Okay.
my comrades here.
Run, Mal.
Get
I'm
out
gonna
of
run.
there.
I'm gonna head for the hills. Yeah, I'm out of there. I give the
You're
little
so
kid the middle
squishy.
finger and I run away. As I
I think you can move 10 more feet. I think your speed is 30.
yeah, there you go, man. I'm just gonna get out of there.
Suck it, man.
Can I attack
Yeah.
while I'm doing that, or is that not a thing?
No, later on you can, but not this. Actually, hold on.
All right.
Level 3, right? Don't you have
'Cause I would like to use my short bow as I'm running away, or I'm a short bow and my what's this one called? My
Yeah, do you
steady
have cunning?
aim while I'm.
If he has cunning
retreating.
action, he should be able to do that.
I do have cunning action, yes.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah,
he can still
you
attack.
take a bonus action. Yeah. So you can still attack with a bow or whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna use bow, and I'm going to attack this mofo in front of Jafif.
Okay.
Short bow. I don't know what I just did here. Oh, oops. I was clicking the wrong one. The wrong short bow. There you go. It did nothing. Oh, actually, yeah. Like that.
Oh,
You hit. So give me damage.
non-lethally.
No, he's hitting the shadow.
Shadow.
Nope. Range attacks are very lethal.
With my steady aim as well.
All right. So you shoot. You release the arrow, and it goes right in the gaps between the armor, and just like all the way in. All you see is a little little feathers coming out. He doesn't react. He's pissed.
Into the shadow?
I did a thing!
Into
Oh wait, sorry.
The
You did the
shadow.
shadow. My bad. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I did the shadow. This mofo in front of Jafif.
You hit.
This mofo.
Okay. So it goes through it. It just into the shadows, and then comes out the other end. That's it.
It did not hit.
And then hits the guy behind it?
No, it hit, but okay. So in the game, there's certain monsters have resistances to things.
Ah!
So what I'm trying to get with that description is, you hit, it just didn't hit as hard as it could have.
Does he take any damage?
Yeah, it did take damage. Yeah,
Okay.
but-
Generally, things that have resistance to certain things take half damage from that.
Yeah.
So it would have taken
Well,
3 damage, not 7.
I like to think that if the arrow kind of goes through him, I don't know. There's someone standing in that
Just hit
exact
that guy
angle.
too.
I'm just
No,
saying.
no,
he's
no,
there.
he's laying down on.
I
on
don't
the-
know
on the-
if
on
we
the
want to hit that guy.
in the leftover trunk, and then the arrow flies above him.
Okay.
I'm uncertain
I-
if we should injure that man.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, I assumed he was combative.
Well, Jose didn't say he moved. He just said there was a body with a stake in the middle of the tree.
Sure.
That's true. Burn the body! Salt and burn!
All right. Somehow this froggy is kicking.
Oh, welcome back!
Sona.
Hello!
You take 6 piercing damage as this thing just kind of wraps its tongue around you. And
What? That is disgusting!
Yeah. It's like, Diamante.
I hate this.
So, is this guy moving at all?
Not right now.
It's not moving.
I mean, no.
Don't say that. Describe the thing as it is. I will not fall for your tricks, DM.
Oh wait, did he make a ranged attack with that? Never mind. Go. Sorry.
I still think the best move is trying to stop whatever hold they have on them. Problem is, I don't know. The tree is destroyed. Is the tree dead?
Yeah.
Tree's gone. So killing the tree didn't do it.
Nope.
So
In fact, so what you do see though is that the skin bark on them almost split at the same time as the tree did.
okay.
It's still on them, but it's not as put together as it was.
Trying to discern whether or not it's the spirit or the thing inside the tree would be an action, I assume.
What? I'm sorry?
If I wanted to try and determine what I should be focusing on, whether it's this thing or the body that's inside the tree, that would be an action, like to make some kind of...
No. So you can tell right now that the body on the tree is still and it's not moving.
Right.
If you want to give me a... Oh, man.
As to what this would be.
Well, it's either history or from nature, but it's going to be pretty high.
I'd be okay with history.
Okay.
I got a +5 to that.
Okay.
Do I still have mine? No. Okay. Just roll well. Just roll good, Jafif. That's not good.
That's
Yeah. It just looks like a dead body.
Well, it's not doing anything, and I think Jafif is going to want to focus on the thing that is right in front of him. He saw the arrow go through it. So it's unlikely. Okay. Jafif is going to cast Mind Sliver on the spirit,
Okay.
I think.
Who said it was a spirit?
Oh, it's ghostly in some way. It's ghostly and ethereal, and an arrow went through it. So Jafif assumes it is some kind of ghost or spirit. Actually, is that better? No, I still have spell slots. Fuck it, Thunderwave. I'm just gonna Thunderwave. Specifically it. I'm not gonna Thunderwave.
Okay.
So Thunderwave on this guy. So let me roll the damage for that. Cool. So 9 points of damage, DC save 13. Constitution.
Okay, it makes it.
So it takes 4 points of damage.
Okay. All right, so you do the thunder wave, and the cloud kind of dissipates a little bit, but it just regains its shape.
Okay. Does it look like it's any more like messed up than it was previously, or?
Yes. So it's a little less cloudy, I guess you can say, than before.
Diamante turns to Rolo and says, "Do you have any more healing spells, or?"
I do not. I am out of spell slots.
Shit. We really need Brenthor. But I have listed that we have a potion of healing. I think that we got after the fact. I don't know who has it though.
I thought we did too, but I thought we used it last session. I haven't.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I
it's at
thought
the,
it
it's
was
at the bottom. It's at the bottom of my.
You got one.
list.
No, you got. Yeah, you got one. You got one in the room.
So I think we still have it.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was like the last thing that.
But who
one of the last things
has
you guys got.
the health potion though?
Not me.
right there.
Oh no.
Does Brenthor have
No,
it?
I don't know. I genuinely don't.
Jafif is going to look over at Brenthor. I think it's interesting if Brenthor has it. Jafif is going to run over to Brenthor and look at the ghost and say, "Do not touch me," and is going to attempt to run over to Brenthor.
All right. I get an attack opportunity, right?
If it has an attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't touch me, don't touch me.
Okay, I need to
Get
give
away
me.
from
I
me.
need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, I really don't like that. Can it do that as a reaction?
Yep.
Don't like that. Just roll good. Natural 20 again. The fuck?
God damn.
That's the time to
Same
do
thing.
it.
You see this one little arm goes.
It just thinks this thing doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't worry about that cloud. There's nothing happening
The
there.
cloud is just like trying to touch me, and I do not like it. I still have a bonus action, but is that enough to like locate a potion and give it to Brenther?
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay. Jafif pulls the potion out of his belt, opens it, and just sort of pours it down his throat.
All right. You wanna roll to see how much you get?
Do you want to roll, Andrew? Or should I?
It's 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Alright. 2d4 plus 2.
I mean, that's almost max.
Hey,
Yeah,
9 points.
that's pretty good.
And you're next in the initiative order. This was a good call.
Okay.
You mean you
Breather
planned
wakes up.
this?
Breather.
You're naked
You
on the
see-
floor of a cave.
Yeah,
Why am I naked?
he's faking being dead.
And
Yes, I
now I'm pissed. So, is this an
yeah.
actual? Is this okay? Is this thing in the tree? Is it living?
No, the tree split open out,
Right.
revealing that what was inside of it, which was this thing.
That thing? Okay.
Right, which
cool.
is currently a body with a stake through its heart.
Is it now? Alright, I'm gonna need all these motherfuckers within a 30-foot radius to make a constitution.
Oh, we really don't want to kill the kids.
Oh,
Nope. I'm pissed.
it is what it is.
This fucker ripped off my armor, and you tried to do some shit. I pointed at the girl. just,
Oh, so everybody. All right.
just fuck you, frog.
Everybody that isn't a friend, I
Frog.
guess.
Yeah.
So what do I have to be?
DC 14.
Constitution,
They
right?
might
Yeah.
live. They might be severely injured, but they might live. They haven't taken that much
Hey.
damage.
That counts.
Yeah.
Constitution.
They haven't taken much damage, so I feel like they're probably okay.
Constitution.
Plus 3. So 12 radiant damage. And half on a save.
That might kill the frog.
The frog has a lot of HP.
It's a
Well,
giant
it's
frog
druid.
after all. Actually, I don't think we've done as much damage to the frog as you did to
What
the
was
druid.
what was the DC again? Sorry.
14.
Okay. Okay. Only one made it. And what's the damage?
It is 12 radiant damage.
Please tell me the frog made it.
Yeah, the frog's dead.
Said radiant.
Mm-hmm.
12 points of radiant damage probably won't kill
And
these guys.
the full is 12, right?
No, the full is the full damage is 12.
All right. So you guys just see Brenther like stand up. You want to describe it, Brenther? It's pretty effective.
Yeah. I'm gonna play something here, if y'all don't mind, to really nail home. And then just
T-posing for dominance.
yeah, just that.
Just Brenther butt naked T-posing.
Oh my god, I forgot he was
He's like doing like a Sailor Moon moment.
The shine comes like directly from his crotch, so it's censored.
Well, at least he's wearing
Spinning.
boxers, and then the explosion just rips the boxers.
Brenther, when did you steal my compact?
All right. So this is what happens. This radiant beam, just like before, just engulfs us everything around you guys. It's like that from the ones who are looking from behind something. It's like that that moment when Piccolo saves Gohan. You know what I'm talking about? It's
Yeah.
pure force going through. Sona, next to you, a shadow pops up and just bursts
Oh.
into a million pieces. The frog in front of you, eyes light just comes out from it and burns its skin back and falls off.
Hate it.
This guy, you see the bark skin just split from inside and everything just spills out and then just slump over as he
Oh.
dies.
Oh,
This
that's-
girl tries to cover her eyes and her hair and everything just gets cinched by unrecognizable.
Damn it, Printer.
The cloud gets even less cloudy, and then right here in the tree, all you see is this light beam into the stake that's on the creature's heart, and it splits it. As it does that,
there's a resounding "fuck you" coming from
the cloud, the dark cloud that was harassing everybody, just kind of like dissipates.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh.
And the creature on the trunk of this tree stands up.
Well,
Hello, good sir.
I'm getting back in the
Well-
frog. Just
well, we're not getting paid for this.
just open up and get inside the frog.
Well.
Oh god.
You see a
nothing
tall-
nothing to see here, just a frog.
A
Like
tall,
working his mouth.
powerful,
I just realized my camera was on.
oddly good-looking but terrifying men stand up with pale skin, and he just looks at all of you and says, "You have freed me from my prison."
Unintentional.
That's right.
No, definitely intentional.
We totally wanted to free you.
There is no way for me to repay you.
Oh.
Oh,
you can try.
That's fine. We
Well, let's
should
start
go
from there.
home.
And that I will.
Actually, we had a bounty on these two. If you could resurrect these two in particular, that would be awesome for us.
No?
No?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, hold on.
Can we persuade him to do that?
how do you know he can even do that?
Yeah, does he
I
have the
don't know.
power?
Just asking. So, what's the worst that he can say? No, I
Can you
didn't.
do that? I don't know, Zona, can you do that?
Of course not. That's why I'm asking him. What are you talking about? What?
Well, hold on. So he bows down and he says, "I will repay you, but not at this moment. Just remember my name.
Is it Steve?
Strahd von Sadovic."
Oh, yeah.
That's
And you
This
had a
isn't
girlfriend,
canon.
and you had a
Hey,
brother,
this isn't
and-
canon.
That's a wonderful name.
Trod.
He bow.
I was like, this
he
is
bows.
your fan fiction. Your Strahd
He
fan
bows
fiction.
down. He bows down and disappears.
So that was weird.
Need to
Right?
repay you, but not now. Bye.
Maybe we shouldn't have done
Bye.
that.
Brento, you killed the kids. Good job.
I
Damn it,
saved
Brenther,
the
we're not getting
city.
paid.
Oh.
I saved
No,
the
no,
fucking
we're still
city.
getting paid. We have the rings. We're good.
We just have to bring proof of death, right? We just
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
just saw the
Oh,
heads off.
We chop
Use
chop
my
pieces
thing to
of them.
resurrect. I could use
Look,
my
okay.
whistle to resurrect them and just bring them zombies and try to
Listen.
pass them off.
That'd be
No,
awesome.
I don't know. I don't know if this will fly, considering how like culty the town is already. But like, we could
I
say
mean-
they fell in with a bad crowd, got involved in some shit they shouldn't have.
They talked to the wrong druid.
Yeah, they talked
Yeah.
to
Were we actually-
the druid, gave them some bad stuff.
Were we actually planning on going back to that town?
We have to get
it
paid.
was a real
I mean,
shit.
we're gonna get
we get money
paid.
for doing this.
We
Yeah,
got-
get
we're
paid
getting
for
paid.
Remember,
doing
the-
this.
You get rewarded even if you just bring the rings.
We have to get paid.
All
Yeah.
right.
We don't have to stay. We don't have to stay very long. We just need to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
So-
we should like raid this area, but also, how are we gonna get Rolo out?
Well, I'll manage.
We can like put together. There was like a storage room with like a bunch of rope in it, right? We could like put together some kind of like
Little harness.
lever,
Rolo's
like
been working on a-
pulley system.
I say Rollo's been working on a new device to get around. He like pushes
Yeah.
another button, and you see spikes pop out of the ball. He's like, I can go up any
This guy's
terrain.
amazing.
Oh shit! The climbing speed.
I like to imagine. I was imagining that the ball kind of like races and two little legs under the ball.
Your feet goes over, kicks the druid's body over. and starts
All
rifling through
terrain
his
mode.
pockets.
Yeah.
Mal
we're
just,
starting
Mal
to
just
do the
puts
other
his
corpses.
Yeah, do they have any goodies?
Mal puts his foot on this guy's face because like you gave me such a hard time and just start yanking the ring, trying to take it from this.
We actually already have the rings.
I'm doing it anyways. I'm just stomping on him.
we found the rings earlier.
It's overkill.
So this, yeah, you can deduce that this is Sir Bradford, one of the adventurers, not one of the kids.
Oh, so one of the
You did find
so one of the other bodies that we found was one of the kids.
Yeah,
Oh.
was one of the kids, and then this girl is the other one. This is the actual daughter of the
I misunderstood.
and,
Okay.
and she does have the ring.
But fuck that guy in
On the back.
particular. That hammer tore your armor off. What the fuck was that?
So, does anybody take the sword?
It's really cold
What's
here, guys.
I'm taking the sword.
Alright.
We've become one.
You now own Shatter Spike.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's cool. Man.
Can you
Alright.
use
You gotta
can you
close-
use that sword? That's the question.
I don't know.
It's a long sword.
Oh shit. Can
Nice.
do rogues have
Take-
longsword proficiency?
It's a +1. No, I think short sword only.
I think they do.
Aw.
Actually, wait. I think they do have longsword.
I think rogues might have simple weapons and short swords only, and maybe
Double
range.
check on that.
that's monks.
Thanks. I'm
Well,
kidding.
is this sword better off with someone else?
Well,
Shatter Spike.
we're gonna find out if you can use it.
Yeah.
Rogues.
It requires attunement, but
you could use a longsword.
Yep.
There you
they
go.
do have longsword proficiency.
So it essentially breaks any object that you hit it with.
If it
That's
hits an
awesome.
object, if it hits an object, that hits a crit.
Yeah, and then you
Damn.
get all the damage on that object.
That's awesome.
That's
And
So I don't have to-
specifically
I don't
on the
have to
adventure, it was
pick
like-
locks anymore. I just hit a door and just.
The ultimate rogue.
Oh my god, you don't need
No
to pick
lock.
locks. You can just bust the door down.
Yeah.
Ironic.
The problem
On ba-
with longsword is that it doesn't have finesse. So
Yeah.
that
So-
is
so
the
you're-
one problem with longsword is that you actually can't use your dex for it.
So you use strength instead of your dex score. Yeah.
What's your strength
Oh,
score?
I'm not strong at all.
Maybe we should give that to somebody who uses
Yeah,
strength.
I'm okay. I'm okay with. I have. What is my strength? It just has a big 0 there.
Oh wait, I could use that.
So
Just don't
other treasure.
shatter yourself.
I just throw the sword to the ground and start picking through his pockets.
I can't use that.
You guys can have this.
Trash.
Just
So, yeah, other treasure you have in Belag, he has a key, presumably to his private study.
Oh well, we already
3 potions of healing,
did that.
2 doses of antitoxin, a
Oh.
wand of entanglement. And then the
wand?
girl has the girl has the gold of Ucreel.
The what?
Yeah, what?
The signet ring.
okay.
Hilarious.
Oh,
I don't know.
So 2 vials of antitoxin.
Well, we can find Balake's
I love how
badge.
Brinter just comes in at the end and just like, fuck this.
Okay. I was like, there's no way that this continues without us getting Printer up. So. Has anybody actually had longsword proficiency?
So if you want me to pull the curtain a little bit, I can kind of elaborate on what was happening.
sure.
Why not?
So essentially, it was the tree. The lag used the tree to control these guys. They were already dead. You destroy the tree, they die within 24 hours. So either way, you could have taken them there, and then they would have just died.
Oh.
See, so don't dogpile on me because I killed them.
We could have just left
We'll
the
do it
ring.
anyway.
And yes, there was an actual vampire in the tree. That's why the tree.
That's
grew
how
away.
Gothias trees work.
Yeah, and
Like the tree in
I read.
Barovia.
Yeah.
Who
That
puts
one's also
garbage
a
in
Gothias
the
tree.
witch elm?
I'd read somewhere that somebody made it Strahd, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? Strahd was taking a nap here.
But it's like there's more vampires than Strahd people.
Nope.
Okay.
Listen,
Nobody
We-
wants to make their
He's the
own.
most popular.
Who?
we defeated Strahd. Okay, you guys unleashed the pure evil onto this earth.
This group would do that.
Just doing,
What?
just doing God's work.
It should have been Tatiana, but she's a vampire now. That's actually where she's been this entire time.
Damn.
Zarevich's girlfriend. Yeah. Or. ex.
I appreciate that you
Alright,
still
so-
remember that little detail.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
Should we find his study? Balake's study?
We already went inside the
you already
thing.
did.
Oh, that was okay.
I remember
We
when we
already
got blasted just by opening a
Yeah,
freaking
with the book.
And we
Oh,
also
yeah.
already got into that chest, right?
And there's no other
Yes.
passages on over here.
I guess we can take the
Alright.
rings back.
Oh, there is a
Our reward.
passage this way.
Yeah, is there a quick
I
escape
think I
route?
do think that might just go back the way we came.
No, there's nothing there.
There's no elevator up to the top. No.
I would love an elevator.
Oh, I'm sure.
I can do a little montage of you guys getting back.
Yeah.
Go fast travel.
How about you do a little montage of us digging shallow graves for the kids, taking a nap like we always do. after
Well,
a
fuck
long
this
day.
guy, just this one, because that's not one of the kids.
Okay,
He doesn't need to get
let's just
buried.
arrange the bodies so it looks like the druid stabbed these two.
Do you think
Right.
anyone's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
come? Why
That's
do we
too
need
much
to
work.
arrange like a crime scene? No one's coming down here.
Yeah.
Just in case somebody
We're-
from the town gets
Do you think
curious.
we're
No.
probably the first guys, other than this dude and these people, who came down here for the first?
Well, if these idiots came down here, you know there's more idiots to follow.
And what would they find? Dead bodies.
Rotting goblin corpses.
Rotting
Also-
goblin
also-
corpses.
Also, you broke the economy, the goblin economy, because now they can't sell any more apples.
Oh, good.
Oh
But I don't care.
no!
The
There's
apples
some
they were
goblins
It's
selling
the
alive.
downstream
were
effects of
probably
this.
shitty anyway.
Oh,
So,
They were
yeah,
like
let's
go
red
to
delicious.
apple
It was a
year.
red
They-
delicious apple.
They can get back. Oh god.
Honey
We'll
Crisp or
collect our
nothing.
money before the economy really collapses.
Yeah.
Honey
I'm
Crisp
with
for
Mal on this
kids.
one.
Seriously, does anybody have long
Listen.
sword proficiency?
Every time adventurers,
Nobody.
every time adventurers come back from an adventure, they just collapse the economy because they
Yeah.
always have so much fucking
Oh
money.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're talking about getting rewarded. Like I'm fucking flush right now. I can
I
probably
know.
like start.
Oh, we have a
just looked
lot.
out.
Hold on, I have to do the math again because I think I did the math for like how much gold we could like get for selling off all this treasure we found.
And I totally don't have 2 sapphires, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
No, we have 4 sapphires. I did write it down. Dwarven flask of 50.
Fringe and
Jade
stuff line.
figurine.
Brethren, where are you keeping this sapphire? Now that you have no.
No, that's upsetting.
Form.
You can just have them in your pocket. Don't even need to hide them.
We know they're there.
15. Plus, we have all those spell scrolls that you can use at any time.
Does this dude have armor? Can I take
Yes,
his?
he,
Take the
yeah,
armor.
Fuck this guy.
he has. He has. Hold on, let me make sure that I got the correct one.
Plus 50 plus 200. Alright.
Come on, roll 20.
794 gold worth of treasure.
Holy shit.
3 potions of healing. A wand of entanglement. Who wants the wand of entanglement?
Oh, I'm gonna restart my thing. Hold on.
I'll take it in case I get tangled again.
Well, no, that's for tangling
that's-
other
that's
people.
not-
It does detangling.
Yeah, I think I'll take it. I don't have any spells, so.
Oh, that's fine. So yeah,
There's no
you can take the
magic on
wand of
me.
entanglement.
Hooray!
I have a question, Jose.
Yeah.
In between adventures, could Jafif have trained with a longsword?
If you're gonna use the same one, yeah, of course.
Cool.
He has
Scale mill.
chainmail
Oh, okay.
and a shield.
Because I know you can like
Fuck yeah.
learn proficiency with a new weapon.
Yeah, we can talk about that because yeah,
Cool.
timeline wise, it might not be enough time, but well, once we get back,
It can be.
yeah.
All right, well that's it. We're good, right? We can leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
montage time.
Yes.
Let's head out.
All right,
Give me
you
a
guys
fucking
take
shield.
a nice, you guys take a nice little nap. You count your riches, and then you start making your way back
Make him away.
to.
Yeah, can you play some music while we move?
I don't have montage music, but
Oh,
What'd you
there
say,
are, buddy.
Chris?
Some music while we travel. Also sing to
Oh.
us.
Traveling music.
Hold on,
Making my
guys,
way
let me look the dog
downtown,
out.
walking fast, move fast, and I'm homebound.
so the dungeon is you're getting that like that feeling that you get when you're like about to graduate or leave a job. You know, been here for a while. So it's like kind of like nostalgic at some point.
I
I
remember
feel
this
comfortable
spot.
in this dungeon. I don't want to leave.
You start making your way back.
Your goddamn fucking Persona music.
Love it. You know, you get back to the goblins. There's no one here anymore.
Remember the war crimes we committed here.
Ah, good
Yeah.
old days.
You start reminiscing on all the things that you did together.
All the goblins we
Um,
eviscerated.
Yeah, you go back to this room where Meepo died.
Pour one out for me, Meepo.
You go this way. Oh, there's a trap there. You guys. Okay,
We all
cool.
die.
Here, there's more dead goblins. You know. Oh, remember when we got attacked by those arrows?
Oh,
Yeah.
remember the time Mal almost died here? Oh,
Yeah, it was magical.
Yeah.
It was-
Um,
We had to jump this wall,
someone's
get the
almost
goblins.
died in like all parts of this dungeon. It's crazy.
yeah. You get to see the.
I think I almost
little
screwed
fountain.
Rolo here.
Yeah.
You keep going, so that's
Brintor-
where you got your fire breath.
Brintor
You
got,
see the
like,
skeleton.
Punch in
The
the, face
leftover-
with poison.
Skeletons. As you walk by here, you see the open door
Skeletons.
with the skeletons. You know, you keep going down this way. You eventually make it to where the kobolds live, and you see little Annie playing here with with the dragon.
Still,
That's not
Yeah.
foreshadowing at all.
Eyes.
You kind of ignore that and you just keep moving forward.
Yes, it's better not to think about it.
You remember this one entrance room and all the memories you guys made when you actually opened the dragon door. And eventually you find
rats.
yourself. Yeah.
You go outside and
find
we're
yourself-
confronted with an army of rats.
No, you see the trap where Rollo fell and almost died.
Wait, that's where it was. Okay.
Yeah, good old times. Eventually, you go back up the stairs and you see Rollo with his new construction just kind of making it all the way up here. There's a rat that looks at you, but then like goes away because it sees how strong you are now.
Yeah, that was that one rat
Up.
that just ran away.
It
Yeah.
remembers.
The stench of rot, you know, from the bodies that never got cleaned, is still there. You make it up here, and then you climb all the way up to the ravine area. By the time you get out, it's pretty late.
Cops are waiting for us.
the sun's gone down, so you guys make camp. You get a full rest. So go ahead and give yourself a full rest. As you're in camp, you know, waiting to make yourself to go back to Ughurst. What are you guys doing?
Rolo's just tinkering away as he normally does.
Ifif is wishing that he did not pick
You're literally-
rapier as, as his weapon. That he has provisioned.
You're literally like outside of the dungeon. Like this is like back to the beginning.
Time to. Are we camped out?
Yeah. So you all get a long rest, so go ahead and do that part.
Yeah, I frantically just keep waving my quarterstaff at Rolo, just like, please, 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 please.
I need another level before I can do any more infusions.
No.
The night goes without anything happening. It's actually quite quiet. As you guys leave in the morning or wake up in the morning, you know, one of you guys is making breakfast. I don't know, getting ready to pack up camp and start moving. The rope's still hanging there with all the dwarven graffiti. As you leave, you know, your most recent adventure behind. You start making your way down to Oakhurst.
Oh, the creepy town, we're back.
You approach off the distance. You approach off the distance, and the town seems quiet and nice, just how you left it. You know there's something more sinister happening, but you can't quite tell what. As you start making it down this way in the main road, you know, you hear the laughter of children and families just going about their dailies. And now you're in Oakhurst proper. What are you guys gonna do?
I think we should go back to the weapon shop.
Probably go talk to the mom.
Yes, I think we
Yeah.
should probably finish our quest.
See
Yes.
see if she's there.
Yeah, and then let's go bankrupt this town.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm actually gonna stop on the outskirts of town. I don't want to come back here.
We hear chanting, one of us. One of us.
Okay, but then
Sorry, guys.
we're keeping your part of the reward then.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You don't go in, you don't get
Then
Rhythm
come
turns right back
inside.
around.
So you guys are walking down the streets. It's nice and pleasant, and you see the neighbors just kind of like, "Oh, hello there. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome back." You know, like greeting you.
Don't look them in the eye.
And you
Actually
calling you
covered.
neighbor and how are you? How are you guys? It's been a minute.
Yeah, I'm covered in you know, goblin guts, and I'd like to get out of here. You have a good day. Bye.
That's okay. Bye.
Oh, she's just being. It's fine. You're not creepy at all. Goodbye.
Oh, buddy.
So you guys, I'm assuming you guys are gonna head for Carowin's place.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And you make it around. As you make it around the inn,
Everybody's
see the cloak
very
just-
super nice.
it's like 6 in the morning, but he's just already like three cigarettes in.
I trust this guy.
Pack of cigarettes for
He looks-
breakfast.
This guy looks too
looks like-
miserable to be
I
one
wouldn't
part of
trust
the
that guy with
cult.
anything.
No,
He looks at
I'm
all
just
of
saying
you
he looks
guys.
too miserable to be part of a cult.
He looks at all of you guys and just gives you like that small nod.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
can tell he's like, you guys made it, you know. Like, then eventually you make it to.
That's how we know the
general
adventure's
store.
really over. That guy nodded at us. You did good.
You make it to the general store and it's closed. It says closed. That's not open. Obviously, it's too early for that shit. It opens at 9 a.m.
It's your fifth knocks anyway.
I would say we knock.
Hello? Hello?
At first, nothing, but then after a few tries, you hear shuffling from the other side, and then you see the curtains open. It's like, oh, and it opens the door, and Carolyn just pops big smiling face, like, "You guys are back with good news, I hope." And then she looks around for her kids.
Not so-
Maybe
not so
we
good
should
news.
put a cup of or a pot of tea on.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
It's not good news.
Yeah.
Oh God, no. She steps in. She steps in and get signal you guys to come in and have a seat. Okay, I'll just make tea. I don't know where this is gonna go. She makes a cup of tea
Oh.
and serves it to you all.
Okay. Thank you. How about you?
I mean, while she's making tea, so we just like rip the band-aid off, right? That's not like
Yeah, I think that's best.
beating around the bush is not going to
No.
help here.
Yeah, but
No,
be
just we need
gentle.
to-
I know that you are
we need to-
direct.
Gunther should break the news.
I mean,
He's
I'm
the
a
one that did
soldier. It's not the first time I've had to do this. So.
I mean, they were like adults basically. They made their own choices and they it went badly.
Yeah, they weren't
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
choices.
Jafif's not gonna. No, you're not doing it. Sorry.
Fine, I won't say anything.
Gunther, you've had to tell a lot of parents about things.
Yeah, whatever. I broke the news to Meepa, kinda. I can break it to. You know.
Just reminder that they had some good employment before they
were-
died. Yeah.
Really
They
tell
were-
everyone
they
that-
were
Jobs,
treated-
great jobs and great benefits.
They were provided with an employment opportunity that
The 401k,
really
it's
didn't want to
kicking
let them go.
Mm,
The bad news is your kids are dead. The good news is they at least were able to stimulate the
Exceptional.
economy a little bit.
Yeah.
They were exceptional at their jobs.
employed.
No,
They
no, no,
might
that's
have
not
had
what I
life
said.
insurance as their benefits.
That's
So.
not
She
actually-
breaks down.
That's not actually
She
what I
breaks
said.
down instantly.
Oh,
It was
God,
a
yeah,
okay.
workplace
I didn't hear
accident.
that.
See, I told you we should have just said it.
Alright,
Well,
what are
now
you
you
gonna
know.
Okay.
We're just gonna go ahead and put the 2 signet rings on the table, right?
Yeah, that's probably best. Don't say anything. We just slide them over. Give her the nod.
Well, no. I mean, give them to me. I'll give them to her. But it's just-
Oh, okay, here you go.
Watch his hands.
Ma'am.
I wiped the blood.
There's
on
going to
it
be no
and,
jewels in
like,
the rings
charred
after
off.
that.
And you crank up your volume just a little bit.
My volume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yell at us, Andrew.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to like go into like my control panel and stuff. Hold on a second.
Breathe directly into the mic.
That's what I was trying to prevent doing was breathing into the mic, and now people want that. I guess. Whatever. Wait a second.
Just want us to record the damn episode already.
That's we're trying to get there. Why can't I turn on my mic now? What the hell? Device properties. There we go.
I think
Is that
he's
better?
looking at bear trap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to sit down for this one. We were able to find your children. However, due to the evil spell doings of a druid under the influence of something known as a Golthias tree,
It's a
they were
particularly
unfortunately
vicious strain of weed.
Jiffy. All right.
Sorry.
We were unfortunately unable to recover them. By the time we had already arrived there, they were well lost within the druid's influence and indeed perished in conflict with said druid. Note how I'm not saying who did what. Okay.
Jiffy was like, he's not technically lying.
Yeah, I like
Just
it.
not telling the
I
whole
appreciate
truth.
it.
The druid.
However,
Yeah, we found him like that.
However, I do want you to know that in her last moments, your daughter fought very bravely. And then I placed the two signet rings on the table, and then I just pull my hand back.
She doesn't like break down completely. Like she's just can't say I wasn't expecting something better. But she fighting bravely does sound like her. Your words bring me a little bit of peace, and as promised, I'll get your reward. She gets up and turns away back to where, like, presumably where her safe is.
Guys, I can't take her money.
Within a couple minutes, she
I'll
comes
take
back
I
my
can.
share.
Oh, I can.
with a bag.
Oh, well,
God
the
damn
bag.
it, Jiffy.
that's not gonna. No.
All right, we'll split Zona's share.
No, fuck.
Yeah.
Can you guys remind me how much gold did I promise?
I do not
five-
remember.
$5.
$1 million.
5,000 per ring.
I forget.
No.
Does the book not say?
I
It
think
tells me
I think it was something like 50 gold or something like
50
that.
gold.
It was,
Yeah, okay.
Was it 50
Each,
each? Was it 50 each, or was it
Each, yeah.
whatever you think feels correct?
No. It was 50 each.
Okay.
I just remember because so the book gives me like a full number per signet, but we talked about per person, but it added to the same. So yeah. So she comes in, it's like, here. She puts it on her table. Please. Thank you for your services, and I guess I'll just have to find something else to care for. You can tell that what she gave you is like essentially her life savings. And like now that her children are not coming back, she has nothing else to kind of like hang on to.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put my share back onto the table and tell her that she should use that to start the next chapter of her life.
you can invest in the Village of the Year thing that you guys do. Is that the thing?
Maybe. Jafif sort of like leans in, taking his share, and just says, maybe you should consider moving out of this village. It's kind of creepy.
It's really creepy.
Yeah, Mal grabs his share and he's like, we gave him a nice burial, by the way, so
Yeah.
thanks.
She hears what you said, Jafif, and she says, yeah, I don't think everything in this town reminds me of my kids.
Start fresh somewhere else, I suppose.
And I hear Waterdeep's fun.
It's a great city.
I'll go back to my family.
What's this?
I can't.
Just curiosity, what's this your family name?
What is it? What?
Out of curiosity, just like don't say Elturel.
Oh no.
Oh, no!
Don't say Elturel, or like literally any city. Sword kills everything bad. Something bad's happening everywhere.
I got-
Barovia,
I got
after
some-
our
I got some-
land was freed.
I got some family up in Dugan's Hole. Maybe I'll just go visit.
Oh
I hear that place sucks
No.
shit.
no. The place is fucking awful.
Oh,
So, Chris, just so you know, El Terrell literally disappeared from the map and went to hell.
swallowed by
Yep.
the earth.
That was the last adventure. Spoilers, yeah. Well, that's at the very beginning.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's the whole.
Like,
It's literally one of the first
Like
things
the
that
ground
happens.
literally opens up and the city just poof, just goes to hell.
Well, no, it just gets
All right.
teleported to another dimension. Yeah.
No, she says Neverwinter, but
Okay, nothing bad's
eventually
happened in Neverwinter.
yeah, never.
Except for the spell plague.
Yeah, well, that was that resets the time. Anyways, so she like she just looks at her store and just. Would you guys like a store?
Sure.
Sure, yeah. We'll take you to the store and all the merchandise.
Can build a lovely
Okay.
workshop in the back.
Well, I don't know if we need all the merchandise, but.
But that means we have to live here, right, guys? Or do we want
We can
to-
hire someone.
Oh,
We could hire someone to.
Yeah.
This is a very nice store. Like this
Now,
is
here's
like
the-
there's like a whole second floor where like a bunch of rooms and like common areas.
Oh, hey, if we
Oh,
live
doesn't
here, can we like get on the HOA and like keep this town from being like some sort of weird cult?
100%. I will put that into the game.
Oh shit, Jafif is ready to fucking battle with some
Alright.
wasps.
Uh,
Do this.
yeah, she says, well, I'll tell you what. I will, instead of giving you this gold, I'll give you this door, and I'll use the gold to.
Jafif gives the 50 gold back.
Yeah, I
I
already.
guess.
The bag
Okay.
was already in front of her still for me.
I guess you can take that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jafif just
I've-
slides it back in front.
After this conversation happens, right? You guys like stay. She kind of gives you like a little bit of a tour, I guess, to kind of show you like what's up. But then she have you guys signed the property.
Wait, hold on, read the lease first.
Yeah,
Don't sign
no.
anything. What are we agreeing?
investigations.
Investigation check
all,
on the lease.
it's all kosher. You guys are gonna get us.
I don't want to be roped into some sort of weird cult thing.
There's like
If I
invisible
sign this, am I
people
going to
inside.
get put on the mailing list?
And like, after a couple days, well, after she's done packing and you know, hiding in a cart and doing the whole thing for her to move out, you guys, you know, you got a chance to kind of like be in town for a bit. So, what would you guys have done in like 2 days?
Leave.
Just a quick little.
Bailed on the town.
I guess liquidate some treasure if possible.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
we could probably sell some treasure.
Yeah. So you guys totally do that, and please do the whole gold thing.
So it's 794 gold divided by
Jeez.
5. It is 158 gold and 8 silver for each of us.
As the night happens, as the last day of her staying with you guys goes on, you know, her car takes off, and the evening seems nice and comfortable. You guys have been here. The town is kind of unsettling, but it's so far nothing weird has happened. However, on one evening, as you guys are getting comfortable in your new home and store, you hear a massive explosion coming from outside. That rumbles and shakes the ground and everything around you. Two things. The first thing is, each one of you guys get one room. The second thing is, what do you guys do? So what are you guys doing in your rooms or in the house? And the second one is, what do you guys do after you hear the explosion?
I'm looking for armor in the store if there's any.
So yeah, the store has everything that the player manual has for. So if you put equipment on the little compendium. Is it equipment? Yeah.
Adventuring gear is usually what it is. Oh, okay, yeah, they don't have. They're versatile. They don't have finesse.
Yeah, Zona's Itmon style, like
Doing the
yeah, exactly. Shadow boxing a mannequin.
yeah. So you guys are doing all this, and don't worry. So don't worry about like buying things yet. I'm trying to tie this together with the next one. So let's kind of like
Okay.
So we can finalize this episode and then we'll move on. But you guys are you're looking Mal, you're browsing through like your inventory to see what's available. Soda, you're practicing your monk abilities.
Yes.
I think Jafif probably wants to see if there's any kind of like place for like magical goods in the store, not for like anything specific, like see if there is something that
No magical, just all basic equipment.
I think, well, no, I mean like in terms of like spells or anything like that, if anybody had like scrolls or anything like that. But that being the case, then I think finding out, technically they are magic items, so you answered that question already. Then Jafif is going to spend some time to start trying to train with the longsword.
Okay. So you're training with your longsword. What is Rollo doing?
Rollo's just gonna be in his room, like tinkering, like making up plans for Zona's stick, and you see just a big piece of paper with a line drawn down the middle and a stick at the top, and he's like trying to think of how he can infuse this with magical abilities or some kind of advancement. So he's just pondering that up in his room.
Hello.
So you guys are all kind of like, you know, just chilling in your own safe private place, and then you hear this massive just rumble and shake the house, and things fall off, and you hear someone's like screams and gasps coming from outside.
Jafif puts the shatter spike on his back, and
there goes to the neighborhood.
The rapier on his side, and runs outside and is like, "Who disturbed Jafif's rehearsal?"
So nobody pays attention.
That's not the right one.
I like it though.
Yeah, it's rehearsal now.
I mean,
so
like,
nobody pays attention to you because
he does have proficiency in performance.
So nobody pays attention to you, Jafif, because everybody's looking off on the distance onto one of the high peak mountains that surround this town, and there is a thick column of smoke coming from the mountains themselves.
Zona runs out. That doesn't look good.
No.
Think someone could be injured up there?
Oh.
Most
many days
definitely.
Like, how much time has passed between the end of the adventure and
About three or 4 days. Let's say 3 days.
Okay.
Since you guys got back and the whole thing.
You don't think we caused that, right?
That's a
No, this
completely
is
different.
completely
mountain.
different direction.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We were underground. That's up there. Something else is happening.
Who wasn't us?
Mines connect, tunnels, caves. Why do I feel like we're gonna have to deal with this?
I don't know. I mean, it's just like over there, so maybe not.
More like, why do you guys feel like you have to deal with this? I'm staying and manning the shop.
You know what? That sounds like a great idea.
That's what.
Yeah, someone's got to clean these countertops.
Hey, Jafif like grabs somebody who's like just gawking up there and is like, "Hey, what's up there? That explosion that has come from?"
You grab the damn chef.
I go over and I start smoking a cigarette. So
All right,
I'm waiting.
It's gonna be the chef now.
No.
I hate smoke.
I do not have lungs.
I have I think there was some kind of old mine or something of those mountains that have been inactive for years. It's kind of
Really?
weird that it just this big old explosion. I mean, whatever. A lot of weird shit happens in this area.
Clearly not inactive then. It's exploded.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it like a natural thing. It's definitely like some sort of mine, or I don't know. I don't know the details. But it can't be good. You know, it's bad for the environment.
Who is this, Beetlejuice?
I like my.
Are you Michael Keaton?
I like my air. I like my air clean.
Oh, yeah. So, Yes, some kind of non-natural. Bad for you. This has been a candy cigarette the whole time.
Impressive.
Pixie stick.
Impressive that you guys smoke out of that.
Well, it is shocky I am made of rock.
So was this one, and he eats his.
I saw it was lit though.
Wu-Tang
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't flinch.
Okay, impressive. Well, should we be concerned? Like, is that the problem? We just we're new homeowners, so
don't worry. The
property values or anything like that.
Yeah, property value is great. We have a beautiful spot.
Is the HOA going to do anything about this, or?
I don't know. I'm not part of it, but I just work here.
Oh,
Anyways,
that's fair.
You might want to ask your dwarf friends there. I mean, they're all into mountains and shit.
Just because they're dwarves, you think they know every fucking mine in the mountain, or?
Yes.
He might have a point there.
Maybe they're local dwarves.
And what? I'm made of
What?
rock, so I know everything about mountains too. Like, what's the deal?
I figured. I mean,
Do you know a
what
lot
else do you
about
do?
rocks?
Can I use
the whole time he's been talking, it's been like 4 freaking.
Does he light a cigarette with
He
another
just-
cigarette?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just shoving all of them in his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're done having a talk. Enjoy yours.
Yeah.
You seem to every time I see you, you're out here on a cigarette break. Do you ever actually cook?
Congratulations on you, sir. Yeah, well, I mean, I like to take a break. Okay.
Oh.
He's that guy that takes 15-minute breaks every 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot of stews in there, right? Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can-
you just
you-
go and
you can
stir it,
tell-
and then you can
yeah,
go
you-
out.
You can tell who made who made your meal because when he makes it,
It's got
always
six
tastes
cigarette.
ashy.
It's got 6 cigarette butts in it.
Yeah.
If he eats them, he thinks everybody should.
Yeah.
It's good nutrition, right?
Special.
Volo Brento. That guy, I thought it was pretty racist, but he thought you might know something about the mine up on that mountain. Because you're dwarves.
That is super racist.
That's
I
what
mean,
Hold the
him.
fuck on.
we
what
probably
I
do,
told
but
him.
still, you shouldn't assume that.
Whoa, dude.
No, that's what I told him, and I also said, "What do you think I know about the mountain because I am a rock?" And he said, "Yes, I assumed," and I was also offended.
What a dick.
As you guys are having the conversation, he's looking at you guys from inside the window.
Like, that's Mage Hand.
He's sort of
point
inside
at
the
him.
I
restaurant.
take the cigarette out of his
Yeah,
mouth.
he's inside
and
the
I throw it
restaurant
on the
smoking.
ground.
Dude, no, that's super fuck. Okay, so that's actually Shaft 767.
No, you-
having a high.
You
a
do
high
know who this.
concentration.
You do know this.
Your stone cutting, your innate stone cutting. It
Yeah.
tells you
Yeah.
everything you need to know about
All right,
mines.
so you both can give me a history check. The DC is low. If you fail, it's gonna be pretty bad.
if you feel your character dies,
Oh, jeez.
you die of shame for your
What?
failure.
Actually, Brenther, it's not C6425, C68. The other one is next door.
Oh, sorry. I was too busy. I closed my catalog on stone tops that I'm ordering for the
This
shop.
guy's just a
now.
short. This is just a short dude.
All right, so
Shut the fuck up! Don't blow my cover.
Rolo, you actually know this mountain. It's kind of legendary, and everybody studies it in dwarf high school. I guess Brenther missed that class.
He's
but
too
this
sick
is
that
actually-
day.
He was too busy.
He's actually-
He was in PE. He was skipping his
Yeah.
school for PE.
That mountain there, it's called Tequila Mountain Bird.
No, it's actually called
What?
Stone Tooth.
Uh,
And this mountain is specifically very legendary because they have a fortress called Kundrakar in it,
Gunjaka.
where a legendary dwarf smith once had his forge at, and his name was Dorgadin.
Who?
Dorgadin.
Dorged.
Dorgadin. And with that, we have concluded the Sunless Citadel and started the Forge of Fury.
Yeah.
Now, see, this is all about forging. I don't know. Now, if you told me about masonry, I'm all over
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, Rolo starts like fanboying, all
You
telling
use
you all his great
fire magic.
accomplishments.
And I'm just like,
So,
with the catalog over my face.
yeah. So we're gonna end it there. But yes, a weird explosion happened in the Stone Tooth Mountain. Rollo, you know all about this. Or you know a lot about this guy. This is like crazy, like legendary tales of Durgudin. We will pick this up in about 2 weeks once we start our next step of the adventure. You guys do have now a general store in a house.
Yeah.
Do with that what you will. I can, if you guys really want to manage it, I can bring the rules from which is the book that has the expanded rules on it. Waterdeep has some, but
it's either Xanathar's or Tasha's. I think it's probably Xanathar's.
I think it was, yeah, I think it was Xanathar.
We can just use the DM's rules on it. It's pretty basic.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. So if you guys really want to, otherwise it will just be kind of like general store, right? You got all the basic stuff on it. But yeah, so you guys are done with the Sunless Citadel. Congratulations. You do not level up. Sorry. You are all level 3, and we're gonna jump onto Forge of Fury in 2 weeks, which is another adventure. You are all welcome to either make a new character at level 3 or continue with the current one you have. We can talk about it in chat, and we have like a whole 2 weeks to work on that. But
That's a good question.
that's it. I hope you guys had fun with this one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I thought it was a little ridiculous, but it was so much fun.
I think we needed ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, let me end the stream and then we'll continue talking. Thank you, everybody who watched today. I hope you guys had a good time. We're gonna continue in about 2 weeks. We're gonna skip next week because life happens, or it's happening. But we'll be back in, I don't know what day it is, in 2 weeks to continue Forge of Fury, the second adventure in Tales of the Yawning Portal. If you enjoyed our shenanigans here, make sure to check us out every Wednesday, or almost every Wednesday, because we do live plays. We also have a podcast where we talk about everything D&D, tabletop, and gaming stuff. It's pretty good. It's in everything. It's on every platform that you can think of. So make sure to follow us there. Leave us a comment. If you like and enjoyed our playthroughs, please make sure to subscribe on our YouTube to keep up to date with our stupid adventures. With that, thank you so much for sticking around, and as always, have a great rest of your week and keep on gaming. Bye.
See